Cove, never slacking, Ming, zipping in the black range, faster than the red ghost getting a ghost with Pac-Man. One time, no, I got a knack to get that change. Leader of the black gang, ORC Ming, bang like T-Mac ski mask, air it out. Gotta kill witnesses because free beard sticking out.
Want to impersonate someone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Who are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Want to do me?
Yeah.
Okay. Say, this is my mom.
This is my mom. I don't know what to. Okay. Justin, get out here now. Hi, my name is Leah, and welcome to the. I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. My name is Leah Rose, and welcome on the Contrary podcast. Hi, everybody. My name is Leah Rose, and welcome to the On the Contrary podcast.
Hey! Hi, everyone. We're here.
Oh.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
We don't really have a. We're still working on an opening. I feel like we don't have like a. You know.
I think we're getting close.
Yeah.
I think we're getting close. Did you like our new opening?
Oh, I like the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the new one. But I'm talking about for me and you. Like, we don't have anything. We just, me and you come in like, pow. Hi, I'm Peaches. This is Herb. Or like, pow. Bonnie and this is Clyde.
I mean,
Pow.
do you need something like, hey friends, hey Navy, hey Beehive? Like, you want like one of those intros?
No.
Or so
All
what
right,
are you
so
looking for?
now that you said all that, I don't want.
Exactly. So you want something like that we're gonna say every single time?
I don't want that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I think we should just do how we feel.
yeah.
All right, great. So, hi everyone. Great to be here. It's been a while. What's going on with you? Anything new, Shantae?
Counting down the days to summer vacation.
Ooh, summer vacation. Where are you going?
I will be in Mexico, New Orleans. Yeah, I'm excited.
That's cool.
I've got some other things I want to do, like with the kids and stuff. So we'll see, but definitely.
We're not talking about that right now.
Oh, okay.
Let's
So
focus
yeah,
on,
all right.
Let's focus on
Yeah. No, I mean like as far as like take like a little getaway over the weekend. Okay, well.
This is all about you right now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
So
it's all
I'm
about you.
gonna do that, and have a little try to have some fun. I'm gonna parasail, but I don't know how to swim. So let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. Don't they give you a life jacket?
What's parasailing?
It's
Which
when
one
they
is that?
put you up in the air and pull the boat.
Oh yeah, you don't need that. You don't need to.
But somebody told me that I don't know how to swim, so it's not a good idea because they dip you in the water in order to bring you in. And I feel like, can't I just tell them not to do that? I need to be put on the boat.
I went parasailing before, and I don't know how to swim. I was totally fine.
They put you on the boat, or
I was with somebody else who doesn't know how to swim, and we were fine. Huh?
Did they drop you in the water, or
At the end?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but they.
I thought you would have remembered that.
Yeah, whatever they did, I was fine.
You were traumatized by it. Okay.
Yeah,
See?
it was fine.
So I was talking to somebody, they're like, you can't go parasailing, you don't know how to swim, they're going to drop you in the water afterwards, you're going to panic. I was like, yes, all of those are true.
It sounds like a lot of projection. Maybe that's what happened.
No, but this person can't swim.
So, but how do they know that you're going to panic?
Probably my personality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Oh, okay, great. I want to do something. I want to do either that or zip line or I don't want to jet ski. Jet ski doesn't really.
In Mexico?
Yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Parasailing sounds like a good.
Yeah, I think parasail, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do that. So, even though I can't swim, we will see what my experience is.
You can also like maybe try to learn how to swim a little bit.
But I haven't in 35 years, so. It's not. I don't have an inability to swim. I have a fear of large bodies of water. Is the problem?
So you don't get in the water when you're at a beach?
No.
What about a lake?
No.
Okay. All right, well, I guess that's over.
I mean, I like to put on a cute outfit and go lay at the beach, read a book at the beach, do all of those sorts of things, even though I'm not a huge, like, beach sand person. But, like, getting in the water?
Yeah. Not really feeling it?
No, and listen, there's nothing wrong. I am envious of the people who can do that. It's just not me. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll get some video of me parasailing, and that should be a good time to watch.
Yelling for your life?
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds fun.
It should be a good time.
I have one friend who I'm envious of. Well, I shouldn't even say that. I'm not envious of people who know how to swim. I'm envious of people who, like, they be doing all that extra stuff in the water, you know?
Like what?
Floating on your back.
Oh, yeah, that.
Like
That's
going
relaxing.
Like going out past the waves and just like,
oh yeah,
oh, look at me, I'm a dolphin. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Those are people I'm envious of.
For sure.
It's 100% hating. Mm-hmm. I admit it. I'm totally fine with it.
Did you see that? Completely off topic. Did you see that in New York they've got drones now, that they're going to deploy drones at the shores? So
that was very off topic. What? I don't know.
No, because we're talking about swimming.
Oh, because we're talking about water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that it can watch and see if people are, like, out too far and if they get stranded.
It's gonna be like a lifeguard.
Yes, and it's gonna drop, like, it'll drop flotation devices to them, and it'll warn them, like, oh, just be okay. I see you. I have somebody coming to you. It's actually, like, I don't know why we haven't used technology in this way, but, like, it is such a great idea.
How much does it cost?
The city of New York, I don't know how much it costs the city of New York.
I feel like in theory it's great, but I feel like, how about people just don't go out where they're not supposed to be?
Well, sometimes you go out there, you get too tired. What happens if for sharks? Any of that stuff, though, it could warn you if, like, you know, I
like it. I just feel like it sounds like money that's being spent. More lifeguards? Could that be a way to spend more money? More jobs for actual people?
Well, you know, we're being replaced by the AI,
which we are going to talk about. So that was very good.
Yeah,
you want to just go ahead and say that right now? That was actually that was a lot.
Yeah, you know, we're getting replaced by the AI and people using and I feel like that is a perfect example of how technology could be very beneficial for us. It probably can save some lives, you know, give people a higher chance of survival in situations like that. However, the other part of the argument is taking jobs
it's making us dumber.
Okay.
A lot dumber. I saw the reason why we started talking about AI is because we were sitting around before we started recording, and it was a commercial for one of these. I guess, like, now all computers just automatically come with AI. That's really where it seems like it's going, right?
Oh, I would.
It's like AI is going to be standard now.
I think so. I think we're there.
Okay. So it was pretty much a guy. I don't know if it was a work assignment, college assignment. Mm-hmm. All he did was he typed in
a prompt. Mm-hmm.
And there were so many things that just came out. Like,
yeah. So
my thing is this now where it's like, why does somebody say that they need to get higher education when all you have to do is type in prompts in order to get your work done? If you're going to school and all I have to do is type in things in order for me to get the answers, what's the value of higher education? What's the value of me saying this person is qualified for a job when all you have to do is that to me, that means everybody should be qualified now, because all you got to do is punch in prompts.
No, I completely understand what you're saying, and I do agree, but it's not that you're not educated, it's you're poor, because people who have money have been paying people to take courses for them and get educated. They've been doing that already. They've been using their resources already to that doesn't necessarily mean that they are qualified. So
Okay, there we go. So you saying AI has been out already?
Yeah, it already has. Y'all just call it. They just made it free for y'all. for us, for the poors. But like that's that's what I'm saying. if you have access to some coin, you've been doing that. You've been typing in your essays and getting.
I need a map of the earth and tell me where AI not at, because that's where I want to go, man. Because this is getting to be too much. I don't like it.
The map is generated by AI.
Yeah, I don't like it. So, get me out of here, man. Things are getting real spooky, real weird, and yeah, it's just like, what happened to like creativity and just like, I feel like all those things are just gonna get lost. With like just being able to take the easy way out. And listen, I get it. I know there's gonna be people, it's gonna help so many people. And for as many people as it's gonna help, it's also going to harm a lot of people. A lot of people. So I guess it really just goes on which side of the fence that you're on. I'm definitely on team no AI.
Yeah.
I want AI out of here. I think AI just needs to be, I say this with a lot of things when it comes to technology and just the world. I think that it needs to be very closely monitored. I really wish there were more restrictions on it, on like who could use it, on how accessible it was. I think that is right now it's just too accessible. People are making avatars of themselves that they look 20 years younger or 20 years older. Like, I don't know who's who. People posting pictures, I don't know if it's real or not. Yes. It's just like, this is just too much, man. Slow down. Slow down.
Yeah, I mean, but people in the tech world have been having that same sentiment for a few years now, being like, technology is advancing so rapidly that we're not ready for what is about to come in a very short amount of time.
Because like, I always say this, even with like the internet, right? The internet, nobody imagined what the internet would be, right? Now. And it happened so fast. But the fact that the internet is so fast now means that these changes with AI are going to happen even faster.
Sure. Yep.
So it's not like the internet, it was like only a course of like years where it was like, wow, once we were here and then we were here.
Yeah.
The way AI is set up, this could be next week.
Yeah,
it could be next month. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going so fast. I just need things to just pump the brakes.
Definitely.
Check the flannels. All right.
Definitely. I was a little like spooked, as you would say, when I was in the house and I got a notification that said glass break detected in bathroom. And so I yelled out, I'm like, who broke something in the bathroom? And Leah like, it wasn't me, I dropped something.
But what detected a gas break in there?
Alexa.
No.
Literally, I got a notification that said glass
Alexa,
break.
You gotta go.
To answer your question, in geography, location or place are used to denote a region on Earth.
Alexa, stop.
You're just embarrassing yourself.
Yeah,
that's all you're doing right now, Alexa.
All in the Kool-Aid. Don't know the flavor.
Embarrassing yourself.
Yeah. We were just talking about how efficient you were.
Unplug it. Think about it. The way you unplug it and she come back on like, I don't think you meant to do that.
Literally.
Yo, all right.
It's crazy.
All right. You know what? No, we're gonna save him. Let's go quick. NHL, NBA, little recap. We haven't really talked about sports in a long time, but it is the conference finals in both NHL and the NBA. I'm a Rangers fan, so I'm a little invested in hockey with the conference finals. Rangers are down 3-2 right now, and then the Oilers and the Stars are playing in the Western Conference, and I believe the Oilers are up 3-2, if I'm believing. Forgive me if I'm not. I think the Oilers are, because I saw the Oilers game and their fans was going crazy. It was people taking their shirts off. It was wild. So yeah. I think they won. They were going crazy.
Hope so.
NBA Finals since the last time we talked. NBA Finals. Well, now it is the NBA Finals now.
Yeah.
But NBA playoffs since the last time we talked. Wow, it's been a long time. Nuggets have lost. Who is my team? Sad about that.
Yes.
The team that beat the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, played the Mavericks and got smacked.
Yes.
Did you watch any of that series?
The Mavericks Timberwolves. Didn't catch that one.
That's cool. I didn't get to see a lot of it either. It just seemed like the nights that the Western Conference Finals were on, I felt like I always had like things
Something
to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whereas back in the day where I would like be right in front of my TV for all basketball,
Glued.
I'm trying to like detach myself from sports a little
Yeah,
bit.
normally
so
I do catch. I at least catch the at least catch some of the game, not the whole thing. And it's just been crazy.
And plus the Nuggets just not being there kind of put me in a sour mood. But I have been like checking in with the games. I'm not gonna like act like I'm an expert on these games. I haven't watched them fully through. But in my opinion, the Timberwolves just weren't ready. I think that the Timberwolves are a team that they really constructed that team to beat the Nuggets. But I don't think they were constructed to beat a lot of the other teams.
Yeah. Okay.
In the finals, they were
Fair.
definitely a team that has a good matchup against the Nuggets. But when you look at the other teams in the West that were like the contenders, I really didn't see them matching up that well with those teams. So yeah, congratulations to the Mavs, man. I'm super happy for Kyrie and everybody who was talking about Kyrie during the pandemic, during COVID. You owe that man an apology, and don't try to be on him now because we all remember, Kyrie. I'm very, very happy for you for standing your ground, for believing in yourself, doing your thing, and now my man's back in the finals. I think it's a great story.
Good
Seriously.
for him. Good for him.
All right, I think that's it. You got anything as far as it goes to sports? Let me think of anything that I want to talk about. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about when it came to the Timberwolves. You know, there was a lot of comparisons to Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan.
What's there?
Yeah, especially in the beginning of the playoffs. It was all this MJ. A lot of people say he looks like MJ.
Wow.
Let's say MJ's son. And I'm going to tell y'all right. The comparisons to MJ and Anthony Edwards for me are very, very, like they're there. The biggest comparison is that they're both losers at such a young age. That's the biggest comparison. Because Michael Jordan, when he was Anthony Edwards' age, was losing all up and down the playoffs, never making it out of the first or second round, and that's exactly what's going to happen to Anthony Edwards. And if you need some reference, 1989 Eastern Conference Finals, I'm going to talk about this probably on the next podcast episode, but it's a year that nobody ever wants to talk about. 1989 Eastern Conference Finals, Pistons versus Bulls. Nobody ever talks about what Michael Jordan did that year, but we're gonna talk about it in the next pod. So be ready for that. Sorry, I went off a little bit.
So as of a couple of days ago, America kind of made history, and we have a verdict came down, and former.
Did you say we kind of made history?
No, we made history.
Okay, yeah.
We made history, and a verdict came down, and so the former 45th president of the United States has been convicted of 34 charges in the hush money trial, and yeah, what do you think about that?
No comment.
Oh, okay. All right.
I wish to. What did they say? I want to use my Sixth Amendment privilege right now. Fifth?
Yeah.
Oh, fifth. I want to use my Fifth Amendment privilege right now. Thank you. What's the Sixth Amendment?
The sixth, I don't know.
Okay, I probably want to use that one too.
Probably.
Yeah, but I want to plead the Fifth.
Okay. Well,
no, actually, I don't. But I want to hear your thoughts on it first because I feel like you're more of the political part of this situation. How do you feel about it? Because the way I feel about it, I feel like what I'm gonna say is people have heard a million times already.
Sure, no, and I can attest to that. I don't think it's going to move the needle anyway. People who support him are still going to support him. People who follow him, people part of his entourage, it's not going to make any, like, it's not going, I don't think he's going to lose voters because of it. And I think that, you know, like so many people have said, because I've been watching and reading, so many people have said, you know, we're in a time now where I can't vote for the president with being convicted of a crime, but I could be president. And, you know, the people who were before us and who wrote the laws, no one could foresee, no one had the foresight to think that someone who was convicted of a crime might want to run for president. So here we are, you know. And I don't know. Like I watched there weren't cameras in the courtroom, which was. So a lot of stuff that I read and watched were definitely second and third hand accounts of what was going on. And I actually did not think that he would get convicted of all 34 counts. Like, that to me was the surprise. For what I had heard, the state had made like a pretty decent case. But I just knew that there were going to be some of his supporters on that in one of those 12 that was going to be like, I don't know what y'all talk about. No, So I was a little, taken aback when I just heard count 1, guilty. Count 2, guilty. Count 3.
Did they have to do that, by the way? Did they have to read it like that?
Who?
They couldn't just say 1 through 34,
No.
guilty?
No, you have to do each count individually. Because what happens if count 13, you say no? So you can't say 1 through 12.
What you mean, what if you say no?
What if count 13, they would have said not guilty?
But they didn't. That's what I'm trying to say. My point is, it was a clean sweep.
No, but
so let's just we're all about efficiency. Everybody has places to go.
That's not how the law works.
I would have came out that piece like
it's not.
I gotta read all these.
All of them.
34?
All.
You sure?
Yeah.
No. All right. 1 through 34, guilty.
No, because you have to say on the count 1 of da-da-da-da, how do you find? And then not only did that happen, so they read each count, and then the foreman had to say guilty or not guilty. Then they polled every juror because the defense wanted, the judge asked the defense, like, listen, do you want to poll the jury to see what each jury member said? And they polled all 12 of the jury, and they had to say guilty. Guilty. Juror 1, guilty. Juror 2,
That's
guilty.
what I'm saying. This is all stuff that this is just to waste and kill people's time, man. That's just anyway. That's beside the point. Okay, so what is the part of the systems, right? You have the judicial system.
Sure.
Which system is the system that allows someone who was convicted or not convicted? Yeah, who charged 34 felonies, right? Mm-hmm. Was he convicted?
Convicted.
Yes. I'm sorry. Uh-huh. Convicted of 34 felonies. Which system allows that person to still run for president? Is it the judicial system?
No, the judicial branch of the government is the Supreme Court.
Yes.
They preside over the law.
Are we listening, everyone?
Yeah.
You have a little lesson going on.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Now, the executive branch is the president.
Uh-huh.
He is the one who he has a little bit of executive privilege where he can make some laws without going through the other branches, but not too much.
Okay.
And then the legislative.
This is the one.
This is the one that's in charge of making the laws.
Okay, so
and the bills. So
legislative.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the House, Senate.
Here's my problem with the whole thing. Here's my problem. I constantly hear people, especially around voting time, you gotta go out and vote. Your vote matters. Mm-hmm. The only way we're gonna make a change. Mm-hmm. If you want to change, you gotta go out and do something.
Yeah.
Right? Yet, this system that has been in place for how many years?
Oh, long time. I can't give you a number, but very long time.
You are participating in a system that allows somebody to be convicted for 34 felonies. Shante, I had a misdemeanor when I was younger.
Yeah.
And was not able to get a job because of a misdemeanor.
Sure. Millions of Americans in the same predicament.
Yet you want me to go out and and join and like participate in something that would allow somebody who has 34 felonies to be president of the United States?
Well, the people that
like,
support
what is
him,
wrong with everybody?
The people
I just want to know what's wrong with everybody.
People that support him don't believe that it's like he's being persecuted. That this is not like
But this is not even about the people that are supporting Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. It's about everybody who is participating in this system. Mm-hmm. To me, this is what I'm trying to say. Whether Donald Trump can still become president, people are still going to vote for him. Yeah, like we already know the vibes, man.
Yeah.
We already know what's going on.
Sure.
The fact that he is even going to be on the ballot, the fact that he's even going to be a choice, That is what I don't understand. That is the point where it's like, if this is like the type of show that y'all running, if this is the type of operation that's going on, I don't want to be a part of it. Leave me out of it. And don't ask me for my opinion, because I don't care. I don't care. Because I know that if I had 34 felonies, I know if you had 34 felonies, we wouldn't even be able to be right here.
Yeah.
In your own home.
Yeah.
Let alone be on somebody's ballot.
Sure.
Are you kidding me? It's a joke, man. It's a joke.
Yeah.
And anytime somebody
tell
me
that way.
Is anybody tell me vote or anything, I'm gonna tell them right in their face, no, I'm not voting because this is a joke. It's a joke, and I don't care.
A lot of people.
I'm sorry about offending anybody, and then I'm not, because this is a joke.
I mean, a lot of people feel the way that you feel, you know. A lot of people feel like, well, we have to vote so that we can not make that person president. Then other people feel like, I said, they feel like he's being persecuted, and they're like,
and then we have because if we vote the other way, it's just so much better.
Well, you know, I'm just giving you the.
No, I get it, but it's to me, it's no better. It's no better.
Yeah.
You got a blatant racist, and then you have a undercover racist. I don't see the difference in either one. I said this before. I like things out in the open. I'm a straight shooter. So it is what it is. Like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight, but it is what it is. This is not a political show, not political advice. I'm not a political expert. I just live my life. Here she is. I get my information from her. Yeah. All right. What's next? What we got up?
Well, yeah. I am trying to, so I've been reading. I started getting back into reading, so I started doing that. And I really wanted to bring 4 books this month, but I read 3. So I did pretty decent because the last.
How many pages?
Excuse me. I did read 4 books. I read 3 actual books,
actual books.
No, physical books in my hand, and then I read a book on
ebook.
Ebook.
Okay, cool.
So I did read.
Do you recommend any of these books?
So I was going to say the last book really took me a long time to finish because it's like a almost 900-page book, and the writing on the page is very small. It's a lot of words. It's a more of a intellectual read.
The Bible?
And that's what my friend said. He was like, "Get your Bible, come on."
Holy moly!
It's a very thick book, and it was one of those books where not the easiest of reads, because there would be times I would be reading the book frequently, and I'd come across a word, and I'd have no idea what the word meant. So then, couldn't even get context on the word, so I had to go look it up.
I thought you were a wordsmith, obviously.
No, I think I am now, and that brings me, to the word of the pod. Are we ready?
Oh my goodness. I don't have it. I don't know about this, everybody.
Word, I did it before, so I'm bringing it back.
I know, just willy nilly, but go right ahead.
It's that segued into that again. I did twice. I'm doing well.
You got it.
So today, this episode's word of the pod is myth. Insert definition or wherever it is. Myth.
Are you gonna spell it?
MIFF.
Okay.
Simply, it means to be annoyed.
I'm miffed.
Yeah.
I'm miffed actually right now.
Y'all are going to actually use that one because that one is a great one.
Yeah, I'm miffed right now. Yeah, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. So use that, and then you can explain to people what it means.
All right.
And say you got it here.
Thank you, Shantae.
You're welcome.
This part of the podcast is brought to you by the word of the day.
Yeah. Yes. So, but to your question, do I recommend any of the books? Depending on what type of books you like to read, I would say yes.
Listen.
Okay.
Recommend.
So,
Bam. Let's do it.
First book, I read.
Not first book. One recommendation. Bam.
The book? Of all the 3 books that I read, I would definitely recommend the actual ebook that I read. It's called Never Lie.
Okay. What is it about?
It is
don't give it away. No spoilers.
No, I know. No, not at all. Just very briefly, it is essentially about a psychiatrist who goes missing.
Okay. Do you know the author?
I'll have to get back to you on that.
Don't worry about it.
But if we can insert a picture or the
or put it in the comments.
Or in the comments, whatever. And it actually was a really good book. I actually enjoyed the author, so I'm a little upset. I think her name was Frida, I believe. I think so.
Oh,
Don't quote me. And
I like that name.
I believe it was. And that author, I really actually enjoyed the book. I enjoyed how it was read.
Mm-hmm.
It was a quick read. Mm-hmm. And I will say that I will be reading. I'm gonna give another book of hers a chance. Also,
cool.
So yeah, if you're into like crime books, suspense, thrillers, check out Never Lie. Very quick read.
Good, thank you. I don't have any book recommendations. I am currently reading a book, but I need to finish it before
you can say how you feel about it.
Yeah,
okay, well, yeah.
It's called Homecoming. It's like the first.
Why have I heard that title before?
It's a pretty popular book, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot the name of the author, but I forgot what part of Africa she's from. Yasi, I think. But yeah, so far it's a really good book. I really don't want to. It's like one of those books I don't want to put it down, but because I'm an adult with responsibilities,
you have to.
I have to. Yeah, but it's a really good book.
Are you e-booking it or is it physical
No.
book?
It's a physical book.
Oh, I'd love to borrow it when you were done.
Somebody let me borrow it, but I will ask them.
Okay, well, I have a book club exchange thing going on, so if that person wants to join, let me know.
Okay, I will. Definitely.
Like me and another person, we go in on books, and then we rotate the books. So
okay.
If that person wants to come in, we can do that too.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're running short on time. Last thing. Question.
Oh, I have a question. So what advice do you have for people who want to be active, want to start a fitness or health, not say fitness, but a health journey that, have a heart, whether it be eating or getting started active? What are some tips or tricks or advice, suggestions you have for a person like that?
All right. This is a good question. Mm-hmm. All right. The first thing I would say, people who are looking to start a fitness journey is to really have an honest conversation with yourself, not to do things because of frivolous is the word that's coming to my mind, but that's not the right word. Like, I'll just give examples, like doing things for other people, doing things for even like for aesthetic purposes, right? Okay. Don't get me wrong. We all want to look good. Mm-hmm. But establishing a core base to your journey is so important. And I think that when we are doing things for the right reasons, like to feel better, or you want to improve your health, or let's say something is happening, it's more reactive, right? You have a health scare, whether it's diabetes or high blood pressure or whatever, right? Those are motivating factors too, but like really trying to find a core motivation that will stick, not just things that are like fly by night things. So fly by night things to me are like, oh, I want to look better, or I have a vacation coming up, right? Because then your vacation comes up, and then it's like after the vacation, it's like, all right, I'm done, right? Mm-hmm. So like just trying to have things that will stick. That
you create a lifestyle more so than like a right? Yeah.
I mean, I use that word all the time. So like it's like, how do I make it a lifestyle? And you make it a lifestyle by incorporating these things into your life and not making it some big old overhaul, but it's more of you trying to find whether it's the foods or movement or whatever that works for you,
right? Not
for your friend, sometimes not even for your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your partner, right? What is gonna work for you, and what's gonna get you going every morning? What's gonna keep you going every morning?
Yeah.
So things that I would say, try to walk more. Try to take stairs more. Try to be more active, right? If you you go food shopping, is there a way where you could go food shopping and maybe not use your car? Could you walk to the grocery store? Could you get a cart? They have those carts, right? The carts you pull. You could put your groceries in there and walk from the grocery store. It's not. I mean, it might sound all crazy to you now, but like when you're when you're just doing it, it just feels like this is part of your life. But those are just like things that you could do. I don't think there's really tricks. I think there's just tips.
Yeah.
And just trying to make where you want to go a part of your life. The lifestyle aspect of fitness is the most important part of it to me, because if it's not a lifestyle, you're constantly chasing this. Yeah. You're constantly chasing this routine that is going to be so elusive because you're looking at it as work as opposed to just looking at it as this is my life.
Day, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Fitness is not work to me. It really is just like that. I live my life. I don't. Okay, yeah. It's not a job.
Check that out. Wow.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah. And let us
I feel like
know
I
if
did
you
that with books. That's what I did. I started just saying, like, listen, even if it's just 10 minutes a day, every day I'm gonna pick up a book and read it for 10 minutes. And I feel like, and then I was able to read 4 books this month because I did that.
Yeah, and that, I mean, and so what I would say to you personally, right? If you're able to discipline yourself to do that, then take the same discipline that you're using to read books and trying to mimic that when it comes to movement or working, right? It's like you can draw from your discipline on other areas. That was in a book that I read that I actually do. I think I talked about it on the podcast before. Fearless Devotion talks about how like you can channel energy from one thing into another. Wow. So like when I want to do something here, I can say, oh, well, I did this, right? And let me see, what did I use? What methods did I use? What was my motivation? What was my discipline? And I could take the same thing and now I can apply it to this.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that was good. Good question. And if you have any questions, if you're watching and you have any questions, please put them in the comments. We would love to like start talking more about fitness. That was one thing that I was like, it's so funny that we don't really cover fitness or wellness topics on the pod, but we definitely want to start doing that because
and any book suggestions, I'll take them in the comments too.
Yeah, any book suggestions, I definitely will take those too because I want to know book suggestions.
So good.
I'm also looking for people who play tennis. If you play tennis and you live in New York, hit me up because I want to play tennis more this year. Yeah. I know that was random, but why not? It's worth a shot.
You never know.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. This has been On the Contrary podcast. My name is Courtney.
I am Shantae.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace.